Mydworth Mysteries, Episode 7, The Wrong Man. Written by Matthew Costello and Neil Richards. Narrated by Nathaniel Parker.
Chapter 1. Last Rounds. Police Constable Bert Locksley made his way slowly past the locked gates of St. Thomas's Church, down Church Street, past Mydworth Motors, taking his time as he did his nightly rounds. This walk through the village was a regular as clockwork duty, to make sure that everything was as peaceful and quiet as it should be, checking all the businesses properly shut up, windows closed, shutters down. Behind him now he heard the church clock strike the half-hour. He paused for a second and checked his pocket watch out of habit. Spot on. Right, now, the streets were empty, his shadow the only movement under the gas lamps. Truth was, he'd hardly seen a soul tonight, though that wasn't surprising. A cold mist lingered in the damp November streets, and he could feel the chill even through his heavy uniform and mackintosh. As he turned back and went down the high street, his footsteps echoed on the pavement. Yes, peace and quiet. Though this night had not started that way. A call to the station about a few patrons down at the station inn, fueled by one too many who might be heading into a proper fist fight, which would have been the most activity he had faced so far in the 2 weeks of his new posting to Mydworth, save for a lone domestic problem that had ended with the couple blubbering in each other's arms, all suddenly forgiven. That is, Locksley knew, until the next row. Tonight, however, when he'd pitched up at the pub, the men involved had genuinely seemed to be on the edge of spilling out into the streets for a bare-knuckle battle. But, as it turned out, simply by his walking in the door, the men seemed to freeze, neither of them clearly fancying the idea of a night cooling off in jail. All Locksley had to do was ask, "Everything all right, gentlemen?" And the flushed faces had softened, glaring eyes lowered, and suddenly trouble had been averted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?